I don't know, stories you hear of all the trouble that, the previous generations had to go through to do something like music. Today, you want to listen to music, you just like search for it and play it. Before, they had to go to a shelf and get out a record and put it on a player and play the music. Every time we load into one of these matches, I just what I think in my head is just, you'll never know what it used to be like to stream a match. You used to have to connect to a thing, and share it.
Get both people.
It's so much better. Thank you, CGE, for this.
Yeah. Hey Bruno, you missed a lot, but that's no problem. You're also here to watch even more good stuff. And yeah, I was wondering where you were going with your Lost Generation. And are you that old? Are you one of those? But then I realized you were talking about last year, when TTA was a lot harder to make this. But yeah, let's. We are in the game. Are you in the game as well?
I am.
Great.
They're in the second turn already.
Yes. I want to get some food in my stomach, so...
They both have wonders this time. There's Sun Tzu and Zhishka in the game.
Oh, Sun Tzu and Zhishka, but no one... Oh, EnderWiggin can still go for Sun Tzu, yeah.
Gates, Marlena, Churchill, Gandhi.
Oh, Bach, Marlene, ooh. But he doesn't go for Sun Tzu, he wants to go for Hammurabi, alright.
It's our first Hammurabi today.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, let's see. Weidenbaum with Alex. So he's gonna have a good yellow bank from the Roman Roads and from Alex. EnderWiggin. Engineering Genius. He skipped building anything, but he can just finish the library with the Engineering Genius next turn. So that's still looking pretty good, even though he doesn't have an extra mine or an extra lab. But that's no real problem for him then. Do you think Weidenbaum is immediately gonna use Alex? Or do you think he's gonna maybe try to pressure EnderWiggin a little bit, because EnderWiggin does have Hammurabi and so doesn't draw a lot of cards? Are you eating as well?
Roads, I am, yeah.
Yeah.
With Roman Roads, you can hold off on Alex maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, development of religion, Weidenbaum can use it, and EnderWiggin can use it as well. Okay.
Wow.
He doesn't? Oh, no, it was Weidenbaum. When EnderWiggin plays super fast, just finishes it, and we see it here. Chinese meta. Chinese meta is Silk Road.
Guess Silk Road could be a little easier with Hammurabi.
Yeah, good synergy.
He has not built a building yet. Or an urban building, anyway.
So Weidenbaum does have the iron. Does he? We didn't use Alex last turn, so is there reason to use him this turn? I guess he used this politics action last turn instead of using him, so it's the same question again for him. Does use him, does go for the Roman Roads, save up some extra food. Breakthrough and Code of Laws and Iron, as well as breakthroughs. Yeah, it's pretty solid. And there's Zhishka, but he's on 3. You think EnderWiggin is gonna grab him for 3? Probably not, right? But then Weidenbaum can't get him.
I would guess not.
Two resources. And the Engineering Genius 1 doesn't really do that much. Yeah, he finally builds his extra mine. 2 rich lands, so he's probably still looking for iron. Okay, now it's time for Weidenbaum to decide if he wants Zizka. It's still early enough that you can rely on Zizka drawing a tactic, because you have 3 military actions then. Yes, that's a problem for EnderWiggin as well. He has Hammurabi, so he hasn't drawn as many cards. So he might not have the tactic.
And he would get Legion immediately.
Yeah.
It doesn't help a lot, I guess.
So Weidenbaum, I mean, do you go for Iron first or Code of Laws? You could go Code of Laws, yeah. Finish the Roman roads, go Code of Laws, and then, yeah, 2 turns you can go for the Iron. But no Zizka. No Zizka for him. Let's see if EnderWiggin decides that now it's his move to do it. Leo plus Alchemy. Leo plus Alchemy could also be a move. Yeah, Leo and Alchemy next turn for 1. These guys are just ignoring Zizka? No one wants Zizka anymore. What happened to him?
I guess that answers my question from the beginning.
If it's still the meta to go for Zizka, yeah. Now Weidenbaum can go for Zizka once again, or the Leonardo Alchemy. I mean, Leonardo Alchemy is looking very strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Follow that up with a later Iron. Then he only needs food, and then he's set with everything.
I think I'd be fine with Leo here. No.
That's your meta dream, Zizka gone. Well, he did dominate the meta for quite a while, and now he's not as much. There's still some games where he really dominates, but others he's not an insta-pick in the current meta at least. Okay, Alchemy, Leo. Yeah, we don't see Zizka today. Politics, alright. Yeah, Zizka being discarded. Ignored, basically. We were thinking like, do we take him for 3? Okay, no, Weidenbaum can take it for 2. EnderWiggin doesn't take him for 1. Weidenbaum doesn't take him for 1. What happened to good old Zizka?
Yeah, what does Ender do here? There's Barbarossa. You can take now, Nostradamus next turn, or wait for Gutenberg, a late Gutenberg.
Yeah.
I mean, none of those are great, really, at this point.
I mean, you can build 3 stages for the Silk Road, maybe. To have something to do, and then go for Nostradamus next turn. I mean, maybe the irrigation, but I think what he's looking for most is the iron, then use the rich lands to upgrade those. Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't have that much population to do that much. He's preparing quite nicely for Gaudi and for Shakespeare. Okay, irrigation it is. Once, and build some stages. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Next turn he can finish the Silk Road, and then maybe upgrade another irrigation or wait to use the rich land. But he's running out of time for Hammurabi.
Yep. So maybe, yeah, Nostradamus or Gutenberg for 2.
Development of settlement, that... Yeah, I guess that's good for EnderWiggin, getting 1 more population out. And Weidenbaum's yellow bank is still looking very solid with Alex and Roman Rhodes providing one each. So yeah, I guess everybody likes free population. But just that EnderWiggin maybe likes it a little bit more. And Weidenbaum could then go for a Magic Castle. Okay, finish my meal. Let's go. Get some hype in this game. We can't just be half talking, half eating. We have to get some hype for the last game of the day. So, Weidenbaum, Magic Castle or not? I think that's a big question. He can't go for the iron this turn. He gets a free pop. He can increase population. And we probably should do some bets as well, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the castle's a tough choice. Situation.
I mean, I think it's looking very even. Both of them have a lot of things going on for them. So I wouldn't know how to bet here. Does go for the Magic Castle, yeah. And an extra. I mean, I like Weidenbaum's position so much. Development trade routes for EnderWiggin. Can finish Silk Road. I mean, Gutenbees is not doing much. I think it has to be Nostradamus here. This. Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to this hype match. Yeah, does go for Nostradamus, and then probably just Iron next turn. That means he can't grab the Cultural Heritage, but yeah, still fine. And then Iron next turn, upgrade that with the Rich Land. Okay, Historic Territory. Who played that one? And who wants it? Both wanted, Weidenbaum wins it. By the way, we had 5 games today and none of them had Zizka. None of them had Pierre. Which is really sad. We had that one Pierre game where we only watched the end between... I don't know who was it, but yeah, where he wasn't picked, and then the rest of the games that we have seen from the beginning, we didn't have Pierre at all. So that's pretty sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Weidenbaum, all upgrades for his iron.
And he can finish the castle next turn if he wants.
Call to arms, that's a good one for EnderWiggin. Weidenbaum losing his civil actions. Yeah, that's exactly what you want. Disrupt Weidenbaum's great game. He has everything besides food, and for food he does have Roman Rhodes and Alex, so it's fine. It's basically the dream. I mean, not the dream you want to have food, of course, but it's a good position to be in when you don't have food, is have an okay yellow bank, and he definitely has that.
Mm-hmm. So there's iron and coal on the board.
Yeah. It's an interesting decision. I still like iron, especially because you either have to grab coal right now, or you have to hope that Weidenbaum doesn't take it away. Yeah, just goes for iron, upgrades once, and the irrigation.
What do you think about taking iron there and not developing it yet?
I don't like it that
so
much.
That coal gets left for you. Yeah, that doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, it's a waste of civil actions. So I like how he did it. Just go for the iron. Iron is perfectly fine. I don't see coal as something better than iron. I just see it as something that might come later. I mean, yeah, it's an early coal that can be good, but I'm still a big iron fan. Gaudi does show up. First cannon. Weidenbaum, if he wants to, can finish Magic Castle. Can also wait a little bit. Okay, let's first see Scientific Breakthrough, even more science, especially Weidenbaum. 17. So for him the question is, does he go for Monarchy? That's always a big question. If he doesn't go for Monarchy and ignores it, and then Cornmon gets denied by EnderWiggin, he's gonna regret that. That's always a safety measure. Go for the Monarchy or not, and then make sure that you don't stay at Despotism forever. And especially those 2 military actions. But he doesn't go for it, doesn't need no safety. And then EnderWiggin with Nostradamus. Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Reign of Terror. Nostradamus doing work. I mean, he's done that 2 times. There was Reign of Terror and Call to Arms. So if EnderWiggin played both of them, that was pretty great. Okay, more Iron. Opera. I mean, he's either preparing for Gaudi or for Shakespeare, and both of those are pretty good.
Or Bach, really.
Or Bach, sure, sure.
And Marlena.
Yeah, a lot of synergy for those. Yeah, operas seem pretty good this game. I mean, we have 23 and 21 science stored up. These guys are just waiting for new government forms. Cornmon and Republic, probably insta-picks.
Ender's is sneaking in, what, 10 culture turn now?
Yeah, 9, I guess. If you want to count. I guess if he plays H2 cards, sure, then 10 culture each turn. Not too shabby. And then Weidenbaum. Yeah, I mean, for right now the question is, what does he go for? He can't go for food. He has resources, he has science. So military maybe, grab the cannon. Go for those. He has to make a plan. He has to make a game plan here. The same is basically true for EnderWiggin. Okay, let's see Weidenbaum first. What did he do? Cannons.
Rifle and cannon.
Rifleman. I mean, yeah, preparing for military. He does have the magic castle. Dark Ages here would be very huge. 29 science. Those are some of the darkest ages you can imagine. Oh! You called it. You called it. I mean, the humanity.
Man.
22 science gone from the Dark Ages. Who played that? Who thought, I mean, I'm only going to lose 9 science. I can easily play it. I mean, they didn't know that back then, probably, but still.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good way to get rid of your science, I guess. Oh, there's strategy. I definitely think Weidenbaum is going to grab the strategy with the riflemen and cannons. He has a good military setup if he gets military actions, and that's where the strategy comes in. The age is dark and full of terrors. Yeah. They didn't want corruption from all the science. Imagine science could give corruption, yeah. But yeah, EnderWiggin is getting a culture lead. He needs happy faces, so I guess he's looking for Shakespeare to help with that. Shakespeare and a couple of operas. So that's maybe his game plan. And then Weidenbaum could either go for Bach, and then we have the classic Bach versus Shakespeare. But with his hand, what do you think? Rifle cannon could also be a military game.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
You're not sure. So how are the people, are the bets? Yeah, I can stop the numbers. So we have 8 on Weidenbaum and 3 on Ender. Those are pretty clear bets, even though EnderWiggin does have the lead. So for me, again, it's so hard to call these. I mean, these are all very good players, so the early game is going to be very equal if they have relatively same, I mean, yeah, there's always a little bit of luck, but they all have a stable early game where they get up their production and everything, and then I think a lot gets decided in the mid to late game, and that's where we are reaching that point where people have to make decisions how they want to continue the game. Does Weidenbaum commit to strength? Does he maybe try to, I don't know, go for something else?
Suez, interesting.
Yeah. Hey, Crown Killer, can I broadcast the game? Well, I guess that's going on currently, right? Maybe if you are still playing when we are finished, we might check out the games that are still going on.
So Ender needs some military here. Hope for a tactic, an attack. So he has to grab cannon.
And he has to grab cannon and strategy. I mean, that's a mean move by Weidenbaum, right? Leaving the cannons on 2, and then the strategy as well. So EnderWiggin with his 4 selections either grabs both of them, or he doesn't get any of them, or just grabs the cannon, then Weidenbaum gets the strategy for 1. So that was a good move by Weidenbaum. Also, EnderWiggin does skip cannons. He only has warriors, skip the cannons. That can get punished. That can get punished heavily. And Weidenbaum can now finish the Suez Canal, probably has a colony for that, and get more resources, cannon, plus a tactic. Yeah, now he just needs military actions. And there is Napoleon. Depending on his hand, he could go for Napoleon. But I guess he wants to finish the Suez Canal. Why did he skip cannons? Well, he wanted the strategy, I guess. It was... I mean, also, yeah, he doesn't have rifles, so he can't rely on getting the defensive army, but the problem is, if you skip cannons when you don't have anything else, it's still going to be hard. I mean, you're not in a better position when you don't have cannons for H3 tactics. You still need some technologies.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just the new 2 military action swing is really important here also.
Yeah.
Now Ender can grab either one of the governments and be okay with it.
Yeah. Bavarians, okay. That's...
Ooh, Nostradamus.
Yeah, he's doing work. I mean, Weidenbaum doesn't have a lot of cards drawn, especially if he goes for cannon now. I mean, I guess the last card he has in hand is hopefully a colony, and hopefully a good one.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna go for architecture as well, right? Grab and play architecture, finish that Suez Canal.
Mm-hmm.
And if he doesn't finish Suez... Yeah, okay. We're gonna see it. What colony is it gonna be? Autonomous. Nice. Good draw, Weidenbaum. That makes the Suez Canal worth it. And there's Cornwall. Okay, so Weidenbaum does get autonomous, and EnderWiggin gets Cornwall. I mean, he's gonna get it, right?
Yeah, you would. You'd think so.
Yeah. And Weidenbaum is being a little bit of a meanie again, putting Shakespeare on 2, so I think it's pretty clear that EnderWiggin wants Shakespeare, because, I mean, if he doesn't get any extra happy faces, he's gonna have some problems. So Conmon and then Shakespeare leaves not much else to do. What did he gain from Autonomous? He gained the food. Against 6 food. Iconoclasm, okay. So they both lose their leaders. But they only...
And it doesn't help.
Yeah.
And it hurts Ender this turn.
Grabs Shakespeare, doesn't elect him yet. So Weidenbaum, do you think he's gonna go Republic? I don't think so. Republic is not that good for him. He needs military actions if he wants to continue with the military play. So Napoleon is great, and then you don't need Republic. You don't need the civil actions because you have Code and the Autonomous.
Mm-hmm.
And then you rather wait for Communism or Fundamentalism, maybe. You don't need the urban limit
You think he does a war this turn?
Well, he drew these 2 cards last turn, right?
True.
So first of all, he needs to draw that. If he has it, probably, yeah. Go for Napoleon, Cannon, play the war. EnderWiggin still hasn't picked up any military technologies. But as you said, there is Gandhi, so an early Gandhi could really help EnderWiggin. Arms Industry, 2 rocks for Weidenbaum. And the game plan is pretty set. The pieces are set. They just have to be set in motion because EnderWiggin, Shakespeare plus opera. Weidenbaum does go for the Republic and Napoleon. It's another rifleman. Organized religion. Okay, okay. 13 strength for him. And then, yeah, EnderWiggin probably wants to get Shakespeare online now. Just elect Shakespeare, develop the opera and build even two operas. That's a lot of culture production. Helps with the happy faces. And then probably grab Rifleman. Oh yeah, quick turn for him. 2 operas, grab Cavalryman, increase pop. I mean, age is gonna end and he's gonna have happy face problems again, but maybe just build another opera.
Does he try in aggression?
Nope. Wealthy territory. I mean, that's good for Weidenbaum with the Suez Canal, of course. And EnderWiggin is gonna win.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Must be a better territory coming.
I mean, why? And Weidenbaum, remember, he had 0 cards like 2 turns ago. He couldn't hold back the colonization cards.
Yep, that is true.
And EnderWiggin has drawn a lot of cards with the early strategy.
Yep.
Yeah, we just have to see if Weidenbaum... I mean, it is full-on military, right? He went for the organized religion. You don't do that when you want to go for operas or something. He wants to have a lot of free population for the cannons, so upgrade the religion and then build some cannons, grab reserves, wave. I mean, there's the selective breeding right there. Could go for that. And yeah, Weidenbaum is going to be in the position where he needs more than 1 war against Shakespeare. Producing 16 culture, you, I don't know, need maybe aggressions, all the wars you can get.
Yeah.
All depends if Weidenbaum gets some usable tactic. Well, he has a usable tactic. He has the defensive army. Builds a cannon. Builds another... 36! Do you think he has an aggression? I mean, he's not drawing a lot of cards. He's only drawing 1 card.
Oh, wow.
Territory. Another one.
Now Weidenbaum has to think about it.
I mean, if he has an aggression, okay.
18 resources.
And
Oh,
then we
sorry,
get
27.
27. Yes, 27. He won 2 territories, Wealthy 1 and Wealthy 2. That's 15 resources from there. So he has enough resources. Maybe build a couple of cavalrymen. 27. What do you do with it? I mean, he could go for another pair, but his biggest problem is population. Okay, rockets.
Rockets.
I mean, that was pretty good for him that he got those rockets and Weidenbaum didn't deny them. I mean, could he have denied them?
I don't know. What is
Okay,
infiltrate?
There's the aggression. Infiltrate, and he kills him.
All right,
Shakespeare is dead.
Only 4 culture, but there's a happy face.
Yeah, there's the happy face. There's the potential for more. I mean, there's still a huge lead by EnderWiggin. But the happy face is actually a big deal. Do you think Weidenbaum is going to denied Chaplain? I mean, EnderWiggin will be happy to get Chaplain. That gives him all the happy faces and 3 culture production.
I don't know. Ender wants Gandhi too, though.
That's true, yeah. That's true.
And
Weidenbaum could
Gandhi.
still play differently. Could still go for Operas and Chaplain himself. He does have the architecture. The question is, do you catch up to the 12 culture production?
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah. There's mechanized agriculture. That's... I mean, he doesn't have a lot of science, though. I guess he can't go for opera right now. Maybe...
It doesn't seem like he can catch up on culture.
Yeah. If EnderWiggin didn't get the rockets, then Weidenbaum would have a lot of potential here. But, I mean, he still has. I mean, yeah, he only has defensive army right now, but 4 riflemen and 2 cannons, just get those tanks, build 2 tanks, and you have 2 modern armies. Put in 2 air forces, and you're looking at 100 strength, and that's enough. Hello Melif, thank you for the follow. Problem is if military theory comes in Ender's turn, yeah, that's true. He also still needs military actions. And the time for Napoleon is limited. Okay, Chaplain. He does deny Chaplain. Also, mechanized agriculture, efficient upgrade. No tanks. Multimedia, but no tanks. Another territory. Maybe finally Weidenbaum can get one of those. And this is a big one. This is a huge run. 9 for both.
9. Ender wins.
He gets it for 1 rocket though. Yeah. If he had to pay 2, this would be a great deal, but gets those colonization cards. You got the colors the wrong turn. I live, yeah. Weidenbaum can still win this game by war, and EnderWiggin can win it by culture production or by culture lead.
Like just slightly again, we're seeing a weakness of Republic. Just he doesn't have the military actions.
Yeah. So EnderWiggin grabs the Hollywood, and there is military theory on Weidenbaum's turn. And another aggression. The Occupy. I mean, he can't defend. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff stolen. But is it enough? He gets 1 aggression after the other, but aggressions are not wars. Weidenbaum can go for military theory now. That was actually huge. He can now go for the military theory with the 11 science. And that means that he draws 3 cards again. So the aggression definitely worth it. Right, military theories has still so many civil actions. Can grab the revolutionary idea, maybe air forces. He can go for air forces next turn then. Yeah. I mean, maybe EnderWiggin grabbing the Hollywood was greedy. What do you think? He grabbed that. I mean, Weidenbaum wouldn't deny that. I mean, he could.
It's a little bit on. It depends a little bit on the tactic Ender has. If he's just holding a tactic for a war, then I think it's fine.
I mean, yeah, he could have fortifications. He could have drawn mechanized army. Just go for cavalrymen. Then you're fine. Yeah, so much unknown. Very exciting match. I mean, Weidenbaum also really wants to go for mechanized agriculture, but he's running out of time.
Yeah, he's down by 60 now, more or less.
Yeah, but I mean, he's up 20 strength. If he goes for war, that's a swing of 25 culture. That is almost those 60 points.
Yep.
Weidenbaum hasn't the pop for war. Well, he could have enough, depending. I mean, if he has, I don't know if he can count on him having the positional army. But even just 2 air forces is a lot. Military theory, 2 air forces is another 30 strength or something. And EnderWiggin is very far behind in strength. That's the big thing. Weidenbaum doesn't need to go up to 80, 90 if EnderWiggin can only reach 30, 40. It's enough for Weidenbaum to... I mean, we're gonna see if it's gonna be enough. But yeah, it goes for military theory, air force, revolutionary idea. Go for can. Oh, he has it. I think he has it, right? He has positional army. Or entrenchments. Or why would he go for an extra cannon?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Destroys the food that he just built and goes for an extra cannon. Positional army plus air forces equals a big war. 18 resources. That's enough for 1 cannon, 1 air force. Yeah, 1 resource missing for more. And he has the Himeji Castle, so there's even more potential. And no Gandhi for EnderWiggin, yeah.
Again, no Gandhi. Oh, nice, you got another donation.
No, this one was another real water. Gotta stay hydrated. So if you're EnderWiggin, you're in panic mode, right? You hoped to get Gandhi, I guess. And he doesn't show up.
Yep.
And now you put everything you can into military to be able to defend, I guess. Reserves, engineering, endowment. Go for an extra rocket. And now I think it's the big time. Weidenbaum has to show if he has the war or not. I mean, Gandhi still doesn't show up. But I think if you don't declare the war now, EnderWiggin might just try to end the age.
Well, he can't take many cards. Really.
Yeah.
If Weidenbaum doesn't take many, Ender might not be able to.
True, if Weidenbaum does, yeah, if there's 6 cards left, could be hard for EnderWiggin to take all of them. Really exciting match, Bruno. Yeah, watch the replays of the other ones. The first, second, third was fine as well, and no war. Only the armed intervention. That's not gonna be enough. You think he's not gonna end the age? I mean, if he doesn't,
he can't take any cards. If he takes 1 card, then Ender can end it.
Just don't take any cards. Hope that Gandhi still doesn't show up.
Ah, yeah, that's such a risk.
Can end thanks to the Library of Alexandria, really?
Oh, you're right.
6
Yep.
selections.
Right.
Take 1 card, play reserves.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gotta be game over, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Maybe Weidenbaum has everything that he needs. Maybe he has the positional army, can build an extra cannon and air force, but he doesn't have the war. And I mean, he didn't draw the full amount of cards. Sometimes it's just bad luck where you draw 3 cards every turn in H3 and you don't draw the war. He didn't draw as many. Still a little bit unlucky not to get it, but that's the problem with the war. It's never guaranteed.
Yep.
And I don't think there's any other way for him. So, of course, we're gonna watch it till the end, and it might still be something happening. You never know. Some of the aggressions definitely cost him.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's probably doing the math as well. Is there a possibility that EnderWiggin doesn't end? Big upset. Well, EnderWiggin is a winner of the TTI Pulse season 1, right?
Yep.
So maybe it's not a big upset. EnderWiggin is a very strong player, always has been. Same is true for Weidenbaum, but in the end there's only Gonna be one winner.
Yeah, so right now is the desperate search for anything that might help.
Yeah. Yeah, just such bad feeling when you see that the game is slipping out of your hand and you can't really do much about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, EnderWiggin can finish the Hollywood. It's gonna be big for him. And we have to give credit to Weidenbaum. He's trying everything he can. He's not giving up. And we don't want to count him out too soon. We might regret that. Oh well, you know that search, yeah. And at least in a Super Blitz game, you only have 5 minutes. In async games, you sometimes search for... Yeah, you can search forever, basically. You can search hours if you want to, but you're not gonna find anything. However long you're gonna search. 6...
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
You
6
and-
wrong couches.
You and me both, Jim. We know that search very well.
I don't. Drinko says I don't know that search because I'm blessed by Vlada and I always draw the right cards. Because good players draw good cards. So you just have to get better, you know.
It's mostly what I train at in this game. I just train on drawing cards that work well for me.
And peasants.
I just like concentrate really hard, reveal cards, and then I start over.
Yeah. And peasants search starts in HA. Does it from the beginning on. I search for something that can help you still. You feel like you're already lost in HA.
Yeah.
Yeah, around 50 something cards in H3. So I think every 1 in 7 cards is a war. Something like that, I don't know. Is he still in?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't see the timer, but it feels like a long time. But I assume so. Yeah, he would come to the stream when he's finished with the game. So still searching and hoping. And there it is. Farms. He's going for farms, a lot of them. And the red cross. Maybe that's what he was searching for? I doubt it's gonna be enough, but...
Can't be enough.
And now the question is, does EnderWiggin end the age?
Well,
He still
yes.
has to, right?
Yes. I'm gonna go with yes. Weidenbaum has no impacts in either
Oh yeah.
to make it harder.
I mean, it's a great move to go for the red cross, but the problem is EnderWiggin has the Hollywood, so it's not like Weidenbaum is gonna got the big culture boost that EnderWiggin doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, where does game go wrong for Weidenbaum? It was looking so strong for him, I think. But then the power of Shakespeare, maybe.
Was this what was Weidenbaum's H2 leader?
Napoleon.
Oh,
He still has him.
Oh gosh. And then Leo before that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Leo part was amazing, but I think again military actions. Again because of military actions. Maybe he should have gone for the monarchy, because he didn't draw a lot of cards. You remember at some point he had 0 cards in hand. So of course he didn't draw H2 wars. If you only draw, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 H2 military cards, you're not gonna draw the war. He was pretty lucky at drawing the defensive army and the autonomous territory. What is lucky, but those were some cards that he's drawn. Military actions, they're important. They are very important. So yeah, end of the age. Weidenbaum can go for another aggression if he has it.
Yeah, it was, you know, they're pretty even through age 2, and then Ender just went into culture.
Yeah.
Weidenbaum couldn't respond.
Yeah, he decided to go for military plays. When he could have tried to go for Bach against Shakespeare or something. It was clear that EnderWiggin was gonna go with the Shakespeare play. I mean, we can't fault Weidenbaum. When he took Napoleon, I thought that was a great move. He needed the military actions. He got the Republic, and so he needed more military actions. It's just
he just had, you know, he went up to like 26 strength or something, right? Yeah. And then the aggressions just weren't impactful enough. Unlike we saw the aggression in the other game, him against Fabian. Yeah. The aggression totally turned the tide in that game, and they just were not as impactful in this game. If he had wars, though, yeah, that would have been a big difference.
Passing strategy, true. Could have grabbed the strategy if he wanted. Yeah, that, and I mean, maybe it didn't matter that much in the end that EnderWiggin got the rockets. I mean, still doesn't have a tactic. But he could have maybe just grabbed the strategy then and there. It's so hard to evaluate those decisions, though.
Isn't it kind of a very similar game to the Weidenbaum-Fabian game? Like, Fabian and Ender both went into culture and didn't cover their military side very much. It's just Weidenbaum was able to punish Fabian more.
Yeah. True. So yeah, for his last turn, Weidenbaum can elect Chaplain to fix the happy faces, finish the red cross. Okay, we're gonna see it live. Red cross. Increase pop. Go for one. Multimedia. Okay. So 115. But EnderWiggin it's 132 plus 12 plus the Hollywood. So yeah, good try Weidenbaum. Great match. Really interesting to see. Yeah, very a game to really make you think. It was looking great for Weidenbaum, but sometimes it just feels like the dash in the military doesn't pay off, and Shakespeare was doing great, getting the culture up then and there. Freedom of movement.
Yeah, it's so interesting. Like it's a tale of two I don't know, worlds. You know, you're behind and you get military and you do a war and you win, and then there's that exciting like turnaround at the end, or you're in that same position but you don't get the war.
Yeah.
You don't get that at the end.
30 culture Hollywood. Now it's just showing off. EnderWiggin is. But yeah, GG. We have 3 impacts. Architecture 9 to 7. Industry 6 to 6. I mean, in the end, one war might have not even been enough, but 14 to 16. Oh boy. Yeah, well played EnderWiggin. Well deserved. Also well played Weidenbaum, but yeah, EnderWiggin is the winner.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's check on some of the other results. Yeah, we're still waiting here. Ducky already won. Danny against Zenny Druid is going on. Busy Beaver against Vortex. Little Bob winning against Jumshu, so he also qualifies. We have a game that might still be going on. Hannes versus Crown Killer. We could hop into that while it's still going on. That's one I have the thing for, the code. You can check that out.
Do you have the code handy?
Yeah, I wrote it in the chat. So
Oh.
we are currently at the start of H3, so we still have a little bit of game to come. So I think we're going to cover that. I mean, we want to see the end result at the end of the stream for today. Also, welcome Weidenbaum. Well played, but of course also really well played by EnderWiggin. Also, thank you, Demon Cleaner, for thanking us for doing an excellent casting today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for for helping with the prize pool for this nice tournament. And yeah, thank all of you for watching, but we're not finished yet. We're gonna watch this game the end as well. Yeah, Hannes, we already got it. No worries. Also, we have to resolve the bets, and again, people are not good at betting here. Ender had 3 bets and Weidenbaum had 8. So once again, a lot of culture is lost.
What's
going on in this game? Yeah.
Crown Killer's ahead a little bit.
And culture and resources. I mean, if you take the overview, he doesn't have a wonder. No, he doesn't.
No
wonder.
No wonders.
Okay, that looks so empty. Hannes does have Churchill. He's building on his ocean liner. Has some ancient ruins. Crown Killer. What is his game? He doesn't have food. That's one problem that he has. Doesn't have a lot of civil and military actions, but neither does Hannes. And Hannes has a lot of food.
This looks like a Hannes game.
Looks like a Hannes game. Not a lot going on in H3 because everyone had to go all in military in H1. Yeah. Can I check the log? Did he fail a wonder at some point? Ooh, that's hard to find here, I think. I mean, that only happens at the end of the H, right? Loses Zizka, so there was a Zizka game. And at the end of H, no. Beginning of H2, yeah, no. No wonder lost. He just doesn't like them, so he didn't pick any. Yeah, Ocean I probably hate picked, so maybe Hannes is not even planning on continue building on that. Just can increase population 2 times normally. Also Hannes with 24 science, so democracy, high value pick for him, and then Cronkler has a hard time denying that. He has a lot of resources. Okay, now we see tanks and cannons from Crown Killer to corruption, so PV4 is not happy. Talking about PV4, is that game complete? Oh no, he lost against Daniel, damn. Yeah, there's so much going on in these games that I can't keep track anymore. So who do you think has the better position? You said Crown Color is ahead, but are you so sure?
Oh, I just meant in points.
Ah, in points. Okay, yeah. Then let's... Besides that...
I don't know.
Yeah. I also don't know. Depends.
Probably like Crown Killer's position slightly, probably.
I don't know. I think Hannes has... With 24 science, he can go for democracy right now.
Alright. Open up some bets.
Open up some bets. Okay, we don't have to decide who's looking better. You guys can decide. So get Hannes. And... Oh, war. Good that we see that.
Boy.
So, start the bets. Tell us, guys. Tell us who's looking better. I think after this war, definitely might be Hannes. 2 knights. Yeah. 36. War territory. I mean,
Mobile artillery. Here comes.
Mobile artillery, yeah. Or even... Oh no, he doesn't have the science for tanks, so... Yeah, still potential for him. Manhattan is a thing. Cronkiller can grab
it's right there.
and finish it. He can grab those pretty cheaply because... Yeah, he doesn't have any wonders yet. 13 strength is not enough to get stronger though, right?
You would need, yeah, something else.
If he has a tactic, he can do something else. He can play Patriotism, destroy a warrior, and build a cannon as well as the main project, and then have the mobile artillery.
Oh. You can do mobile artillery or fortifications, I think.
Oh yeah.
He'll win with either, I think.
And then fortifications, no, you have. Oh, it's even an upgraded medieval army. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Shannon, you didn't win a single bet. Yeah, bets have been rough today. And now you bet on Hannes. I don't know if that's gonna change your luck. Conqueror also doesn't have a leader. He's apparently skipped his H2 leader as well, because he lost Zizka at the end or at the start of H3. So yeah, he doesn't like leaders, doesn't like wonders. Okay, so how can he respond? Also, oh, there's Bill Gates. That's one reason to... I mean, he can't really ignore the war. And he will have big happy face problems, big population, starvation problems. Yeah.
And if you take Manhattan, then you can't get Bill.
Okay, finishes that. And Einstein. Okay, Einstein is fine as well. He only loses one yellow cube now, so it's not the biggest deal. Yeah, it's fine. Even though that does give him some food problems. But he still has quite the culture lead. Einstein is also going to be nice with that. International agreement opened by Hannes. Yeah. I mean, maybe he wants to continue. Go for air forces, patriotism, military build-up could be possible.
Mm-hmm. At least, yeah, take it away.
Bruno, you lost 1000 culture in 1 hour. Oof. Big oof. Okay, Hannes goes for air forces. I mean, it's Hannes. What else is he gonna go for? Destroy those labs. That's what they're meant to do. 44 strength for him.
He declined the international agreement.
Yeah, he wants to play a war probably next turn.
Yeah.
Chronicler can go for Einstein. He's really lacking civil actions. He could deny military theory, but that's expensive. We need science as a morgue, yeah. Just build more air force. I mean, Hannes is probably not even looking to upgrade his tactic. Just 4 medieval armies with 4 air forces is enough, especially since they upgraded.
He can only build 1 more air force then.
You mean for the war? Yeah, yeah. And the game, yeah, it's not gonna go on for too long, so I guess he should hurry up with the war. Yeah, probably only 1 more chance for war. And that's gonna be next turn.
When he is getting closer, culture return. Well, I guess he used Churchill last time. Science.
And are wonders gonna play a big part? There's United Nations and Empire State Building. I think no one has the resource for those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chronicler just has to try to defend as much as he can. Civic, thank you very much for the follow. Maybe you're right in time to see See a war from Hannes. I mean, without a war, it's gonna be hard for Hannes. He can't grab a 1 actually because he still has that ocean liner.
I mean, you go into impacts. I mean, it's pretty close, even without a war. And Hannes would be down by 10, maybe, and he has both impacts in.
Oh yeah, both impacts are from Hannes.
Well, I guess once he has Einstein elected, we could get 6 or 9 culture from that.
Destroys an iron, builds a cannon, reserves, mission upgrade. Okay, Napoleonic army. That's not really good though, right? I mean, Napoleonic army is 2 more strength than the medieval army, or 1 strength better than the medieval army for each one. And there's still modern infantry. If we can get those, we can upgrade them, and then it's going to be very good. Yeah.
Wonder why he had to reveal that. I mean, just to be able to defend, possibly?
Yeah.
Or is it a bluff?
A bluff for what?
I don't know. Something else?
I mean, yeah, Hannes doesn't play politics. He probably has a war and he's gonna play it, and then build 1 more air force. 1 air force is 8 strength. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Also gets, yeah, he gets the military theory, right? But still only 1 air force. So 56. Are we gonna see modern infantry? No. But air forces. Air forces are not good, right? Grab for 3. Develop. Destroy something and build 1. Let's see first what he opens. Refugees. That doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. I mean, what if this was a bluff and he has another tactic that helps him? I mean, he could still have... mechanized army also doesn't do that much.
You could have mobile artillery. And doesn't do that much either.
Nah, it's only 1 more strength than the Napoleonic. That's looking oof. Nothing here to really help him. The Air Force on 3 is just not really good enough. Yeah, with modern infantry we could have grabbed that, and with, I mean, he could have grabbed for... Yeah, that would have been probably enough. Grab for 3. Oh no, his hand is full. He can't... Oh, he couldn't even have... He could have played patriotism first. Patriotism first, grab modern infantry, play that, upgrade both warriors. But they didn't come out. So basically 50-50 for them to come out.
And really doing that only gives them 16, which I guess is probably good enough. 53.
Yeah.
Would have been close. 53 is still 16-point swing. That might have been enough anyway.
Refugees solves famine though. I gotta stay positive, Jakub. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he gets some more culture from Einstein, but aggression is probably not gonna come out afterwards. But the other problem is 2 impacts from Hannes. This could be strength and, I mean, even progress is fine. Variety, a lot of things. Agriculture, balance, balance, no. I mean, you could build another outdated army, but that's also not that much, right? That's 10. Ah. Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
It's a tricky spot.
What do you think he destroys with the refugees? I mean, depends on so much. On if he goes for, he needs the warriors still. There's a new tactic. He does have a few resources, but I mean, he could go for one upgrade the tank, go for 2 cannons, and play the mechanized army. But don't think it's gonna be enough. But maybe. Play tank, build 1, upgrade 2. Okay, he destroys a knight. Okay, goes for air forces. 44 with the positional army. Yeah, that's gonna be too much. Hannes will steal too much. They are the modern infantry. The next card would have been the modern infantry. I mean, it's still not over, but 77 to 64. I don't know what impact Crown Killer could have that would be enough. That's a very lonely man project, yes. Poor thing. You know, a sub or 2 would help. If they make the same noise, then it wouldn't be such a lonely one. Just saying. But Hannes even
fundamentalism and also might have helped.
Oh, that could have helped, yeah. I mean, would have given some problems with happy faces, but yeah, it could have helped. Still has 18 science, so tanks plus mechanized agriculture is 6 culture from Einstein as well as the Nobel Prize. So that's 10 culture you can get from there. I mean, that's not bad. The Input of Sadness. Oof. Okay, Hannes opens Civil Unrest. So now Hannes has 3 impacts in there. I mean, Crown Killer can also have 1 more. The good ones could be Science. Science and
Science.
Science and Science again. 2 times Science, maybe? I don't know. Variety, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Hannes has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
2 culture.
Yeah, 2 culture. Better than nothing.
I mean, he might be able to make Harmony better.
Balance is slightly better. Some even technology is bad. Alright. True. I mean, it's gonna be even when he goes for 2 more technologies. But the problem is there's just so many where Hannes is a lot better, so he could have played those. Oh, and he grabs the technologies away that Crown Killer can go for. Oh yeah. Oh, that's mean. That's a good play. Now Crown Killer can't go for modern infantry and tanks, meaning he can't trigger the Nobel Prize, costing him 7 culture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello Hannes, welcome. Well played, especially that move there in the end. You're a professional TTA gamer now. True that. You're gonna get that sweet money, and then you can retire. But yeah, well played. That move was great to grab mechanized agriculture and pro sports. Really well done. We were playing a little bit with fire. If the modern infantry came out, he could have defended a lot better, but probably still the right move to go for the war. But would have made everything a little bit more close. But now I don't think there's much Crown Killer can do. 4 resources plus reserves. Can have an impact or 2. Wow, Hannes, Crown Killer plays very aggressive. I know someone else who plays very aggressive. So it looks like you have a match made in heaven. He's not called Crown Stroker. Oof, yeah.
Crown Cuddler?
Crown Cuddler, I like that one.
Not.
But he's not, no. Might end up a Clown Killer. If he beats you, he might be a Clown Killer, yes. But I think you are pretty safe. So this also might be one of the last matches. We have to check if every other game is complete after this. And then we can maybe see the schedule for tomorrow. Because if you didn't know yet, guys, or 80 people of you watching, something like that, there's gonna be even more TTA tomorrow, and hopefully it's gonna be even... I mean, I don't know how there could be even better matches, because we actually had so many great matches today. Oh, oof. Agriculture, 8-2. That doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have even more awesome matches. And find out who's gonna be the champion of Coubertin Cup 2.
My culture is back. Thanks, Hannah.
Yeah, culture's back, Bruno. Yeah, lost 1,000 in 1 hour, and then you made it all back again. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, it's possible for Crown Killer to make enough. I think it might have been very important that Hannes took these 2 technologies, because if Crown Killer got 10 culture this turn from technologies with the Nobel Prize in Einstein, it would be a lot closer. Also, thank you very much, Bruno, for the bits. Cheering on the culture that you've regained. That's where you took them? Yeah, I could imagine. So here we've seen a lot of different games, right, Almeric? I mean, this is one where everything looks kind of empty, and we had a lot of strong urban buildings, a lot of Shakespeare games, a lot of high culture games. I mean, the first one was over 300 culture or something, I think. So,
yeah. This is the... I don't think we didn't watch any games in full where there actually was a war at the end, right?
No, we had...
The 2 that we jumped into at the last minute both had wars at the end.
Yeah, we're pretty good. When we are watching, everyone is like, no, I can't be aggressive.
Yeah,
80 people are
they're
watching.
like on their best behavior.
Yeah, and then we go into a match that we haven't been covering before, and immediately a war from, I think the first one was before, right? And then now wars from Hannes, and everyone is misbehaving. No one is doing what Pierre
it's
would have
like
wanted.
the adults leave the room and the kids start fighting. Seriously.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Hey Splinter, whole community needs an excuse to meet and hang. What a great day. What a great day indeed. And yes, if you want, you can stream the Coubertin Cup. Maybe not the finals. If you make it to the finals, then maybe not, but you're allowed to stream every other match. More TTA for everyone, more matches to see. No live war broadcasted, yeah. We only show the good side of TTA. This is meant to show a lot of potential, a lot of good sides of TTA. Okay, happiness. Happiness is one. Maybe not. Let's see the rest of the impacts. Happiness, yeah, 8-12. I mean, it's gonna be close actually. Science. Maybe we talk too soon. What do you think? Don't spoil us. Don't spoil us.
Impact.
Well, I still don't say anything. We haven't seen the last one yet. We had the
Say anything yet.
last impact. Last impact is Balance.
Man.
Oh boy, oh boy. One culture in the end.
That's a good finish.
That's a good finish
Game.
for the first day of
Good
TTA.
game.
Wow.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I mean,
I guess maybe Hannes played 3 impacts, and I don't think any of them were good for him. That was what happened.
yeah, that's what happened, apparently. I mean, I have no idea who played what impact. I mean, did Hannes play a bit of science or probably not, but crazy finish. He just made it close. He just made it really close. Oh, Daniel, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Hannes, I mean, a good horse doesn't jump higher than it needs to. So yeah, congrats. Well played by both of you. Really nice, really nice. It was an awesome match to see there in the end.
Sorry, real quick. What did you say? A horse doesn't jump higher than it has to?
Isn't that a saying in English? It's a saying in German. That a horse doesn't jump higher than it has to.
I haven't heard it before.
An awesome first part of the tournament. Thanks to DJ Parson and McPlayTTA for the great commentary today,
too,
and I
Jim.
look forward to the exciting
I'm thinking we're coming to the end of
tomorrow.
this, and then I think, oh, but we have all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
Jim, thank you very much for 1,000 bits, and he's saying he's thanking me and you for doing some great commentary. So thank you very much, and Peasant as well.
Nice one, DJP.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. It was only the first day as well, so don't forget about that. We have more awesome stuff to come. And I mean, if these are the matches that we see on the qualifier day, what can we expect for tomorrow? Something that's even crazier? I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But yeah, it's a very well-known German saying with the horse. Let's do the bets. And a lot of people gain some culture.
Splinter's in the chat, so his match must be over, right?
Yeah. Let's go from the top. We have Pascalotopia winning. He's gonna continue. We have Freddy Krueger Killer going to the finals. We have Ducky and Daniel going to the finals. I mean, Daniel had a crazy game with Zenny Druid. Then we have Ben07 winning against Busy Beaver, and the game between Busy Beaver and Vortex is still going on. Superdon advances against Chumchu. Little Bob advances also against Chumchu. Then we have Laurang advancing. And now we had just seen Hannes advance against Crown Killer. And apparently Laurang just doesn't like to put in scores. He just reports all his games as 1-0. He doesn't want to let us know how much culture he had. Yeah. Then we have MM34NN going to the finals. I mean, this is such a strong roster that we have now. So many great names. We have Kim over Splinter, but apparently Suomi lost the rematch. And America was able to win.
America's Hope.
America's Hope still alive. Then we have Himmelstosh winning against Vangel Zip and LPPL also advancing. And then the last group we have ASD and EnderWiggin. And that's it. Yeah, I mean, we have some matches that are not complete. Kimmo Splinter, but that should be put in very soon. This one is finished. Then the last one is Busy Beaver against Vortex, but I think that's going on as well. Don't know if we can still see that, but they're going to be finishing very soon. And that Vangel Zip is you, Fingers. Ah, okay, I didn't know that. Two awesome names, Fingers and Vangel Zip. Yeah. So, Almrek, how did you enjoy Coubertin Cup Day 1?
Oh, I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh,
That was great.
yeah, it was great. Definitely it was great. So, are you excited to do another day tomorrow?
I am very
Nice.
excited. Yeah, I thought it worked really well. It was really, I mean, the matches were great.
Yeah.
Really exciting.
I mean,
Different kinds of matches, great players. Is easy to do it. So another shout out to CG for that. That was so much easier to run this thing.
yeah. I think also I didn't miss seeing all the other information. It leaves you a little bit in the dark, but this also creates a lot of excitement. So yeah, I definitely like it. I hope you guys also enjoyed watching a lot. And as I continue saying, don't forget, this was only the qualifying day, so definitely tune in tomorrow and see who's going to be the Coubertin Cup champion.
It's a lot of, I mean, I guess a lot of these players are used to playing a lot of, you know, through the ages blitz matches with GTA Pulse and whatnot, but I can imagine it's a lot of games to play.
Yeah. I mean, it's so cool seeing the community coming together on one day and everyone enjoying the games and being happy to play them. It's different, you know. It's different than the league tournaments. Always have this special thing. Also, Blubberbot, thanks for following. And I haven't done any tournaments for any other games yet. Currently, I'm not planning to do it, but yeah, I'm very much concentrating on GTA at the moment. Vortex game is end of H2. We could still cast it. Should we? Maybe we should.
Why not?
Why not? If someone has a code that they can provide us, then I would definitely be open to do that. I mean, it's only been 6.5 hours. What's 1.5 hour more, right? We only have 7 hours to come tomorrow as well.
Oh, there it is.
Nice. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
I had already closed my app. I have to reopen it.
Hey, Crown Killer. Yes, the last game was amazing. Thank you very much for suggesting that we cover that one.
Yeah.
Well played.
Such a close finish.
One culture there in the end. Crazy. So yeah, we are only at the end of H2, so more GTA to come. And we have to find our footing in this game once again. So we have Busy Beaver versus Vortex. Vortex with Machu Picchu, Iron and Irrigation, has strategy, cannons, rifleman, wave, revolutionary. He is a good hand. Busy Beaver has used Cleopatra, has used Catherine already. 3 knights. Theocracy. Okay. Pretty standard game, right? Not that much. No crazy stuff happening. What's actually... Oh, do you see what I see for Vortex?
No.
He really would have liked to get the Common or Republic, but he lost 2 civil actions because of the... I guess either Rebellion or Call to Arms, so he couldn't grab those 2 because his hand was full. So he doesn't get the Common or Republic.
It's Call to Arms.
Yeah. Hey, Shadow Knight, you're going to bed. Still, thank you very, very much for organizing everything today, for helping. And yeah, great tournament so far. Also, thanks to you. You definitely helped take a lot of the pressure and work off of us. So, yeah, thank you very much to the people behind the scenes. As always, they are super important as well. And yeah, see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah. So Busy takes Kanban here?
I mean, if you take Common, you also have to take Republic, because Vortex has the strategy. I don't know, but that's expensive, especially because H3 is just around the corner. Vortex eliminated CVQ in the last game by denying both Republic and Common. So I guess you wish that you see the same happening to him now, that Busy Beaver takes those 2. We could see that. It's expensive, but we could still see it. I have to go for a second again. I'll just leave you with chat again. They're gonna be non-mean this time, I promise.
Yep, I know. We all worked it out last time. Are Hannes or Shadow Knight still here? Start some bets. Okay, so the railroad upgraded and irrigation and got it. Built some knights. Got stronger. Let's see, Leo dies. So yeah, both of those governments stuck around. Vortex. Yeah, what do you take? Do you do Republic then? Since you have strategy? I've seen Republic and military issues a couple of times. It seems to make sense.
Of worlds. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
I need to host attorney. Maybe. You could do one too. The hardest part's coming up with a name. Hello.
Oh, hi. Welcome. Yeah, I'm back. So, what did I miss? What did I miss?
Splinter says that we need more tournaments.
He's been saying it the whole day, so nothing new there.
Peasant wants to be mean, but we wouldn't let him.
Nice, nice.
He'd be proud of us.
P4 wants bets, so we're gonna do some bets. Let's start those.
Yep.
Who would you bet on?
PV4.
P4, you would bet on P4. He's not even in the game, but you would still bet on him.
Somehow he'll manage to win.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Uncertain borders.
Ouch.
Ouch.
That hurts
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who I vote on here. Yeah, it's close. Maybe Vortex slightly.
Mm-hmm. Even though he just lost the uncertain borders, doesn't that hurt him?
Yeah, it does hurt him. It does. Yeah. I mean, I guess, well, he's about to get a government, so he's going to fix those problems. Science is better. I don't know. I like the way his military looks better. What to say?
I guess 6 knights is not that nice. Has cannons and happy faces, but he has team sport. Do we have Pierre here? Again, no Pierre. We never have Pierre. Never have Pierre.
Yeah, where is Pierre?
Hmm? Oh, where's Pierre?
It's sad to not have Pierre in any game.
Well, he's maybe saving himself for tomorrow because tomorrow are the finals. Primetime scheduling conflict between Coubertin Cup and Fire 2 tournament. What's a Fire 2 tournament? Do you know?
I don't know what that is.
So good harvest. Let's see, a 4 to 5, a lot of food. I mean, Vortex has 15 food now. That's not shabby. There's Einstein and Bill Gates, and Vortex can use both of them. Zivia could also go for Bill Gates. Our Terra Mystica tournament. Oh,
Good game.
it is a good game, yeah. So Busy Beaver probably wants to finish the railroad this turn. And there's super early democracy. I guess Vortex just went for Conmon, so maybe Busy Beaver goes for the democracy. We will need some more happy faces then, but
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that does a lot of his science, and he's not producing much, and he doesn't have any military. So it's a little tricky.
yeah.
Guess he has the railroad.
Does have the railroad, yeah. I mean, maybe just finishes that. Also, depends on tactics. If he needs cannons, let's grab them. Okay, democracy. Does he deny Bill Gates? No. A lot of yellow cards. Democracy comes out and Lightwatch immediately bets 500 on him. Good, good. And Busy Beaver does have big culture lead, right? 41 in 7 production. And vast territory, oh. But Vortex is 20 plus 1. I think Busy Beaver had a good position here, right?
It seems like it. I mean, he has issues. He didn't do anything to address his happiness, right? I guess he did that. He did that to address it.
Yeah. 9-2. Yeah, it's fine. Busy at a perfect Mandela. Oh, he
Sure does. He can get pro sports at least.
or Vortex? No. But he does have no unhappy workers. Oh, I must see that wrong.
No, he doesn't. I mean, you'd pay the extra for Mandela, but then if you can get pro sports, he has a yellow bank full.
I guess it's not perfect Mandela, I would call it. Well, it's good, yeah.
It's a potential Mandela.
Yeah, good night, Crown Killer. Thank you for participating, even though it's a bad time for you, 5 AM. Yeah, I mean, it's hard scheduling a tournament where everybody has a good time. No, everybody has a good schedule, but I think we manage.
Interesting.
What is?
The Busy Beaver not denying Bill Gates and the other Coubertin.
Some people have some crazy memories. I have no idea about any game from the last Coubertin Cup, if I'm honest.
I remember that Fabian won most clearly for me.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, Splinter, do you want to come on the call for this match and maybe talk a little bit about your experience? And I mean, the idea was that you lose immediately or you win all your matches and then you can help us with casting, but you made a match. You made a what? You made a match. You search immediately for another match or what? Play a tournament and I don't know. Play another game. Okay, Opera for Vortex, and he goes for Bill Gates.
Interesting.
Okay, so let me. How do I add someone here?
I think we have to start a new one, actually.
Really?
I think so I can try. Hold on. Oh, are you here still?
Yeah, I'm still here. Splinter, you here?
Oh yeah. Hello.
Well, we can't hear him, right?
You got really quiet now, though.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Hey, Splinter. I guess we can hear ourselves a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, you gotta mute the stream probably.
There we go. Let me get headphones. I forgot about this.
Sweet.
Oh, actually, with you guys on the Discord, I don't need to have the stream running.
Yeah, true. So yeah,
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I mean, as I said, the plan was different. The plan was that you either win 3 matches and join us, or you lose immediately and then join us. But looks like we only get you for the last half of the last match. But still happy to have you. So, how was your tournament today? Did you enjoy it?
I really felt. This is the first time I felt like really pumped up to play a match. You know, like there's something on the line, even if it's a token.
Yeah.
And I think it's different. I think it's actually like I think everyone brought a different game today. Like people that I played a lot against, I felt everyone played extra sharp today because of the tournament.
It's sort of like in TTA post matches, you have that, but every match is just like a smaller piece of the puzzle, and each of these is like really critical. Or it might be like the last games of the season in TTA Pulse, where you know that it's going to make a difference.
Yeah. You know where you know sometimes I play a Pulse match and I'm like I just want to like relax.
Yeah.
And I'm just like drinking a beer or something, and then I don't check the leader in Wonder Row. But here everyone is just obsessively like planning out everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so relaxing to be DJ Parson though. I kind of envy it. Like you just kind of just sit there.
I don't have to do anything.
Watch these amazing matches. Get to provide these color commentary.
Yeah.
Good life.
Good life. That's the plan of the tournaments. That I don't have to show anything. I don't have to do any work. I just have to sit here and talk. You know, it's pretty awesome. So talking about matches, what do you think about the current one? It looks like we have had almost 7 hours now, so I think it's understandable that we aren't concentrating on that as much more. But of course, we still want to catch this match as good as we can. So. Did you bet, Splinter? And if yes, on whom?
I bet on Busy Beaver. I think the very easy question is look at the culture gap and then look at what is his way to win. So Vortex he's 23 cards left on the deck. He needs to either wonder spam or he needs to have amazing impacts that Busy Beaver doesn't have, or that really affect. I don't think he's warring, right? I mean, do you think it could be war?
Good. Let's see. Probably decides right now. Yes, he goes for. Rockets.
Big Daddy Cannons just for that little extra boost.
He could have used the wave somehow, right? If he got a new tactic and used the tactic switch thing.
So when I see someone do that, when they have cannon in hand and they waste the civil action to do rockets, it either is 2 things. One is he's just really precious. He wants to milk every single last military action for the biggest strength possible, but it's more likely he has impact of technology, right?
Yeah.
And that's like a very easy for culture.
True. You only it feels bad going for cannons instead of rockets if you have input of technology. So definitely good.
So I think that's more likely to be the case, because even if you have impact of competition, I think you just kind of whatever, like you just play the cannons, it's fine.
Yeah.
So I think it's specifically technology, and he didn't get space flights, which is a little surprising because I think that's a really important wonder for Bill Gates here.
Yeah, I mean he's not gonna do wonders now with committing to the rockets. He's still so far behind, and he's getting further and further behind. 10-1 culture production. So I think he has to go for war now.
It's so what are the other wonders left, by the way? Is Manhattan the final one?
No, Red Cross and UN.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Red Cross doesn't really work for Vortex.
Vortex didn't Vortex just have all the food a turn or two ago?
Yeah, and then he increased population 2 times, and that cost 13, 12 food.
Yeah, the problem is Vortex just doesn't have enough yellow dots for war. He got so many taken, and then is Busy going oil or just... Oh, he just passed oil. He doesn't even care about oil.
Yeah, goes for Manhattan Project. Goes for Modern Infantry. I mean, he still has an H2 card. He could have Classic Army, something like that.
Oh my.
Yeah, it looks grim.
Prosperity helps. 6 food for Vortex. That's either one more population or can work with the Red Cross.
Yeah, so he lost. I think what it was is like right when you said bets, and then the event was revealed, and Busy Beaver had won uncertain borders. Like, oh, okay, well, let me change my bet. PV4 was like finishing typing it in, and he probably saw the uncertain borders. Like, oh man,
Oh, damn.
Did you close the bets?
Yes, I did close the bets. And also, Humvee, I don't think we have time tomorrow to do stream versus the final winner tomorrow. Maybe at some other point, but I mean, if we finish around this time tomorrow, after that it's going to be Monday, so some people have to work then, you know.
Okay, PV4, I was wondering about that.
Well, Vortex does have 3 impacts in there, and none from Busy Beaver, so... Okay, goes for an extra team sports. He's still setting up a war, right?
Yeah, it's amazing how exponentially the yellow token problem gets bigger, because by losing those 2 tokens, he not only just lost like the additional food that you need to pop, but also the consumption. So right now, like if Vortex had, I think he lost basically the equivalent of like 1.5, maybe 2 men. That he could have popped if he didn't lose those 2 yellow tokens, because he's in the highest food bank to pop right now for 7.
Yeah, the last part is so rough. 7 food,
it's so rough.
Yeah, especially now he's gonna lose 2 more yellow cubes, and then I mean, then his input of agriculture all of a sudden becomes bad because he's not producing more than he's consuming. So yeah, a lot of problems when you run full out of your yellow bank. And yes, I mean, tomorrow is a single knockout bracket. If we do it more, it's just gonna be too much time. Okay, Busy Beaver, Military Theory, equip all the yellow cards, try to prepare as well as you can. Oh, Classic Army. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a war. Maybe Vortex is gonna grab a good wonder.
So.
And
especially with Manhattan too.
Yeah. Yeah, Vortex just forced Busy Beaver into having the Manhattan Project, which doesn't give culture, and then Vortex goes for UN, and maybe a little bit of a Red Cross, and then that's where
so smart what Busy did, which is put 3 cards left. If he had left 1 more, Vortex could have built up completely.
Yeah. Not
touch the row and threaten war next turn, but now Vortex has to declare war this turn. Very smart.
And can he declare war? Air Force, 3 military actions. That's all he has.
He does have Acropolis, so he could do fund the Air Force, but I don't. And disband all his mines, or 2 of them at least.
But Busy Beaver, military build-up, and then just he can probably build 2 modern infantry and the Manhattan Project, and that's a lot. He has military build-up, patriotism, reserves. He has everything.
And Churchill.
Yeah, he has everything.
And engineering genius for his Manhattan.
True. He has enough resources.
Morinda makes a good point. What is he going to win? 30 culture? Is that enough?
I mean, then it might be with the 3 impacts.
That's true.
But I don't think I don't think a war is possible. I think he has to play with the wonders. And even that is going to be quite hard. Maybe have a good impact for United Nations. And yeah, still going to be rough.
Just pretty incredible that he had a Bill Gates producing all this rock, and he's producing 1 culture a turn. Like he had to miss all those. Just needs more men. Yeah, this looks strong for Busy.
Oh, hybrid wall. Okay, let's see.
Ooh.
Thanks. Ooh. What can he do? Destroy.
Oh!
78. 78?
No way!
Wow.
What?
Huh.
That was insane.
That
lot.
was insane, yeah. That is insane. 78.
And the best part is he could actually, like, if he was unhappy, it didn't matter. He produced one culture. Like, it's not gonna
Yeah.
bring anything. Could have had uprising. Oh my goodness.
I mean,
He can still take Red Cross next turn, potentially.
PV4 might
True.
win this bet.
true. Vortex can get 3 stages of the Red Cross next turn. Okay, Harmony.
my goodness.
12 to 8. That
Interesting. That's a good time for Harmony to hit for.
Oh, terrible timing for Vortex.
yeah.
He had a beautiful harmony before this.
Yeah.
Oh. There's also a case for him disbanding in irrigation. But I guess he really wanted that food.
Yeah, for the
But
Red Cross.
Because that one mine is producing extra with that Machu. But I don't know if he has a plan for the final turn.
I think final turn will be Red Cross, play reserves, build 3 stages, and then destroy Warrior or Swordsman or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And or maybe he can't build a team sports, but he could build like a religion or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wow, is this enough?
I don't
I mean, he
think
gets
so.
Busy gets to 64 without even trying,
Oh,
That's true. He builds 2 classic armies, finishes Manhattan.
Yeah.
and then he tries a little harder.
And he finds
maybe.
more.
Yeah, this is stacked, but it was a good effort, Vortex. That was good.
Yeah. I mean, just won my Air Force and definitely might have been enough.
Using reserves in 3rd stage is all CA though. Ooh.
Oh, true. Red Cross is 3 to grab. Yeah, but still, you destroy your
That's
Swordsman.
18 culture. You can't mess around with that.
And Busy Beaver only gets, 4
Oh, this
culture
is
for his
close.
1, huh?
This is close.
Okay, Churchill. Air Force. Oh, Air Forces. He's not gonna even
Oh my.
bother with the
It doesn't seem like it's gonna be that close, does it?
2 Air Forces?
2 Air Forces.
Oof.
77. 77. Okay, that's not gonna be enough. No. 77 to 78.
You got
is
1 culture from
Yeah.
that.
1 culture. No, it's not gonna be enough.
Are you kidding me? 1 culture?
It's so
Oh.
funny that Manhattan just got ignored
Yeah.
and all that.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well,
Well. All right, Busy.
Good
You
job.
did it.
Good job.
That was a nice flex. No, I mean, that was a desperate play. Vortex had to do that.
Yeah,
if
he had to
was going
try.
for
Had
that.
to try.
yeah.
It just, I think it came down to 1 turn. If he could have not pushed the deck, maybe there was 1 card, or like, and then he could build up 1 complete turn, use all his MAs, and then.
Yeah.
I am not playing any more TTA games today. I'll tell you that right now. I'm so done.
I mean, how many did you play? You went through the lower
4.
bracket? 4.
And I played the same 2 people.
Right. Yeah. That's weird.
So you one of them you lost once and won once, and one of them you won twice.
Yes. And it was creative. They were naming their games Epic Rematch and stuff like that because you can create whatever you want for your name.
Yeah.
Architecture. Ooh, architecture is big.
Even if Vortex had another turn to
Gotcha.
declare war, it wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, I mean, 40 culture difference? Yeah, probably not. Well played by
Probably.
both of them. Well played, Busy
Wow,
Beaver.
Busy.
Good try, Vortex. And yeah, congrats to Busy Beaver. I think he will then be the last one to qualify
so
for
easy
tomorrow.
to defend in this game. That was a ridiculous defense.
So how do they get seeded in the finals, EJ?
We can't see that here. I think it's
I wonder if
First-
it's random or if
no,
A
it's-
goes against B.
yeah,
or
it's
something.
first against second always. So first from A against second from H, and so on. So
Okay.
yeah. So basically, you still have. I mean, if you want to call it, you still have the advantage. If you finish first, you're gonna play against someone who finished second. I don't know if that changes much, but that's how it is. And I think then we have all completed. I mean, was long enough. We've stream is up for exactly 7 hours now, so yeah, great first day. Thank both of you, especially you, Almeric, but also you, Splinter, for joining us late here. And who knows, maybe tomorrow you can join us for longer if you don't make it to the final.
Yeah.
Thanks, Almeric. That was you guys are a really good duo. It was very fun to watch all these matches, and everyone delivered. Everyone brought their A game, and every match came down to the wire. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Some of these matches that we saw, absolutely crazy. Really glad to see those. Really glad that you guys got to see those. And I mean, if today's saying anything, tomorrow's gonna be even more crazy because the people are gonna only be, I mean, bringing more and more good plays and hopefully some equally as exciting matches. So yeah, thanks all of you for watching. Thank you both of you for being here. And to you, Splinter, good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you, DJ Parson.
Yeah, you're welcome. And
thanks for having me on.
Oh, and I still have
Can you do one thing before we leave?
Finish the bets? Yes, I can do that. And what else?
I want you to finish the group stage so I can see the lineup for tomorrow.
Yeah, but they have to put in the result. Busy Beaver and Vortex.
Come on, put in the result.
Yeah. I can. I mean,
also,
I can put it in.
I do have one question, DJ,
Yes.
for you. For tomorrow, because as the bracket eliminates and it gets smaller and smaller, like starting with the semifinals, I assume that do you end up like staggering the matches so that you can stream both of the matches?
No. We have enough matches already. We have like if you look at that, we're gonna cover one here, one here, one here, and then it's gonna be a best of 3 in the final. So it could be 6 matches if we do it like this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Depending on how fast it is, we could say we cover both semifinals, but the plan is probably no, because it's hard to put in more matches into one day. Maybe both the semifinals. We can think about that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just know that people don't want to miss, like, you know, when it gets that close and at the very end, everyone doesn't want to miss a match.
Maybe we can get the semifinals. Yeah, so Busy Beaver, Vortex, put in those results. We want to finish the group stage.
I'm smashing refresh.
Yeah, I mean, I can also put in the results, but that's kind of Busy Beaver's job and his privilege to do that himself.
Was the turnout similar last year?
No, it was smaller, definitely. I mean, it's hard to count because we have a lot of people who didn't show up from the 64 people, but yeah, it definitely wasn't as big. Which is a good sign, I guess. Let's still, after 1 year, the expansion has been out for quite a while and it's still more people.
Did it.
He did it?
Did it.
Did it?
Did it.
Did it. Refresh. Oh. Did it do it automatically? Start the next phase? It did. Or didn't it?
No.
No, it didn't. Do we have to do something? Do you know that?
I'm not logged
Beende
in.
die Gruppenphase. Yes, you guys
You
don't.
hit finish or something.
Yeah, beende die Gruppenphase. You can speak German. Beenden Sie die Gruppenphase is what I had to click.
Finish the group phase?
Yes. So these are going to be the finals for tomorrow. Pascalotopia against EnderWiggin, Himmelstosh against Danio, Ben07 versus Splinter, Lawang versus Little Bob, Ducky1 versus LPPL, RSTHX versus Freddy Krueger Killer, Superdon versus Hannes, and MM34NN versus Busy Beaver.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So that's going to be very exciting. As I said before, thank you guys very much for watching. We're going to close the stream here and we see each other again tomorrow. Definitely tune in, same time as today, 4 o'clock CEST. And yeah, it's going to be some awesome matches. Catch you then.
Thank you, DJ.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Talk to you tomorrow.